class, so I wanted to quickly make this tutorial video. It's going to be a little messy, but I wanted to go over the new version of Adobe Express that just came online. So this version was not here last semester, so I didn't know that they had switched us up. So there is still a way to go to the prior version. So if you have this on the top of your page when you log in, you can go to the prior version. And that's the version that I made the previous tutorial that's a little more cleaned up and professional. So if you can access that original version and want to use it, go for it. It's definitely a lot easier. But if you want to know how to use the new beta version, since this is probably going to be the one that's going to be the norm pretty soon, I'm going to quickly go over that, and then I'll probably make a better video at some point in the semester, but I don't have time to do that right now. So we're going to just kind of jump into this, and I'm going to explain to you kind of how to do it. Okay, so we're going to use the Adobe Express beta. So we're going to click on this plus sign. We're going to go to video, and it's going to open up this. So if you watched the previous tutorial video, the previous version of Adobe Express used these kind of slides that you would design and then you would record your narration over. And it was pretty simple. This one is kind of the same thing. It just gives you a lot more options in terms of how you want to like design your slides. They call them scenes now, but it's really the same thing. So we're still going to do the same thing where we're creating these different slides. We're going to put a text. We're going to decorate them with images or background colors, and then we're going to record narration. So same idea, it's just a little bit more creative, I guess. Okay, so if you've watched the tutorial video on how to make your 5 facts about me video, then you're going to know that, yeah, basically we're just going to create a bunch of slides. So the first slide is going to be our title slide. So they already made the first slide here. So I'm just going to go to text. I'm going to go to add text. It also looks like you can kind of play around with different kind of looking texts and designs. So definitely have fun with that. But for this tutorial, I don't want to kind of get lost in that. So we're just going to add text this way. Then we're going to title it. So 5 facts about Professor Zilke. You would obviously put your name. And then you can kind of play around with design. So one thing that you do want to make sure that you are incorporating into your videos is design work. So rather than just making this a plain white background, black font, definitely play around with it. They have some cool suggestions over here. So yeah, sure, let's go with that. That is the weirdest font, but let's go with it. And then you can obviously play around with the font, the size of it, boldness, we'll make it bold, or whatever else. Okay, so that's going to be our font. And then we are going to play a little around with the color a little bit. So it looks like you can kind of choose themings if you want. You can also just change the background color to whatever you want it to be. I'm going to go with a theme because, you know, I like to have a theme. Okay, so that's my theme. I wonder if I can change. No, I just get to choose my theme. Okay, we'll figure this out as we go. Okay, so this is going to be my first slide. So I could record narration at this point, but I'm gonna wait so I can kind of show you how to record it all at once, since I recommend that. I recommend making all the slides first and then recording the narration. So I'll just make a couple of slides and then show you how to do it. Okay, so this is slide 1, or scene 1, and then we're gonna add a second scene. So that's gonna be the next part of the assignment, which I believe is talking about where your name came from. So again, we're going to add text over here, add text. I'm going to put my full name. So Mary Teresa Zilke. As you can tell, my parents were very Catholic. And so that is going to be my name. And then what I could do is maybe incorporate some images of things that are related to like what I'm going to talk about for my name. So I could go over to media, I could go to photos, and since this is both of my names are very saintly, I'm going to put saint, see what pops up. Sure, let's just choose a random. I want a lady, oh, that's a lady saint. Cool. Okay, we'll put that there. Like to be my lady saint. Or something. If yeah, basically, so you can choose like an image, whatever you want. You could also like choose, change the background color here. So say I wanted to like switch it up a little so it's different from the first, whatever I want to do. Okay, so that's going to be my second slide. Okay, and then my third slide, now we're going to jump into my first fact. So we're going to go text, we're going to go add text, we're going to put fact. Oh my God, that's big. What did I do? Okay, we're better. Fact number 1. I think for my video I talked about my cat. So I have a cat named Emerson. Okay, I definitely want to put an image for that one. I don't know why this did not. Whatever. Okay, so that's all working now. Let's change this background color. Oh, then that's the same as the first one. I want a different one. Cool, better. Okay, and then, so for this one, I'm thinking I want to put like a background. But one thing that I did notice is that for the background images, they're not standing out as much. Like the text kind of gets hidden behind. So what I'm going to recommend you doing is have the text on one side. Obviously, you can make it smaller because that's not going to fit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to have my text all on one side, which hopefully that made sense what I just did. And then I'm going to choose for media, photos. So I have a Siamese cat. Siamese cat. Yeah, so I'm just going to choose one that kind of looks like my cat. And I'm just going to make this, yeah, like half the page and then just center it. So that's what I recommend doing. With the previous one, I would have you do it like a background image and they would figure it out and make it so that the font was still visible. For whatever reason, this one, it's way harder to do that. So if you're getting frustrated trying to have background images, don't worry about it. Just do kind of half and half for your slides and that's totally fine. Okay, so I'm obviously not going to make the whole video because I know this tutorial is already kind of long, but you kind of get the point. So I have my 3 slides. You guys would obviously add I guess 4 more facts and then a word that describes you. I think that's it for the video. So you would have a bunch more slides, but say I'm done all my slides, I'm ready to record my narration. So what I'm going to do is, if I'm already on media, but basically go to media, then go to audio, and then record voiceover. I also think if you click, let me see if that works. If I double click on the slide, no, maybe not. For whatever reason, last time it worked. Anyway, doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is go to the beginning of the slide that I want to record voiceover for, move your little floopy, and then you're going to click on record voice. And then when you're ready, you'll see here that obviously it's connected to my microphone. And then whatever it's right now, it's connected to my headphones as well. So make sure that's all connected to what you want it to be connected to, and then start recording. So once it starts recording, you're just going to record what you want your narration to be. So waiting for it to count down. So this is my 5 facts about me video. Finish recording. I don't know why I ended with a question there, but whatever. And then what we're going to do is, say you make a recording and you're like, oh, like shoot, my recording is longer than my slide. That sucks. Super easy fix. Just make your slide longer. There you go. So just make your slide go to the end of your narration. And then you can start narration for the new slide. So please do not worry about the slides being like trying to fit your narration to the 5 seconds that the slides are automatically. That's way too short. You can make the slides bigger or make the slides last longer just by kind of pulling this. And so I would just record your narration and then make the slide fit rather than the other way around. So same thing here. If I want to record for this next slide, I'm going to pull it over. I'm going to click on start recording. And then I'll go, my name is Mary Teresa Zilke. Teresa was the name of my mom's best friend from childhood, and Mary was the name of my grandmother. And then finish recording. And as you can see, it went way over the 5 seconds. That's okay. We're not gonna worry about it. We're just going to make the slide. Oh no, what did I do? Okay, you're just going to make this slide longer, and I'm just going to pull it all the way to the end of my narration. Yeah, and then if I want to record the next one, same thing. Hit record, record it, make it fit. So hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, that's how you're going to make these videos. I know that this is kind of a new technology, so if you're, struggling a little, that's okay. I'm not expecting, perfection. We're just trying to kind of figure this out. So do your best. If you have any technical questions, let me know. And I'm looking forward to what you come up with. And then I will look into this a little bit more before our next video assignment and hopefully have some more like tips and tricks and things to do. But for this one, keep it simple. Little image, a text, and then like a background color is totally fine for these slides. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Good luck.